Wanted to show you the lawn I did today. It looks professional grade, doesn't it though? That's what I did today. Anyways, so today's video. Look what we found here. Look what we got our hands on here. Well, I have a couple different logging videos, but who wants to watch that when we can find stuff like this? So, long story here. What we have here. Yesterday, we went goose hunting and had one flock fly in. Not in really, they were out in front of us, 300-400 yards or whatever. You could see them flying and honking. So we talked to them, and they went into the lake. And I was hunting with Rusty, and Rusty says, "Hey," I said, "it'd be sweet if we had a boat to sit on the lake. Then we could shoot them off the pontoon." Yeah, cool idea, right? So no big deal. We both end up going to the same birthday party the same day. So about 6 hours later, we go to this birthday party. And Rusty has to relieve himself and goes out back. And he comes back and says, "John, you got to come here." I'm like, "Oh, okay." So I'm like, I don't know what's going on here. But Rusty, I walk back there with Rusty. And he says, "You know what that is?" Well, it had weeds growing all up in it. I says, "I don't know." And he says, "Well, look. It's just what we talked about." I'm like, "Oh, mercy." So we got to talking and got a hold of the guy that owned it. And then we went and picked it up last night, which we got it out of there. It was in the middle of like a side field with stuff growing up all around it. And there was dead animals underneath it, I think. But so what I did was, I'm not a really big duck hunter. I do more geese, and I don't know ducks. Like some people can see them flying in the air and be like, "Oh, that's a woody or whatever, blue-winged teal." I'm like, I don't know what's a duck. So I'm not that smart when it comes to ducks. But we got this for the right price. And so what I did was I called my buddy. I called Marcus, and I said, "Marcus," I said, I texted him a picture. I said, "What's it worth?" He says, "Oh," and he says, "Well," gave me a couple numbers, And he says, "If the right situation came about, it'd be worth having." So I said, "Okay." So I called him. I said, "What do you mean the right situation?" He says, "Well, you got to have a trailer." I said, "Well, I already got that." He says, he says, "I forgot that you had a trailer." I said, "Yeah, I already got a trailer." He goes, "Oh, I forgot. That goofy dog barks when he wants inside now. For some reason, he's starting to do that over the past couple months." None of the kids listen to us. Why would you listen to a dog bark? Anyways, he said, "Oh, I forgot that you had a trailer." Well, there's a lake right around the corner that I thought would be good for duck hunting / goose hunting / whatever. Well, these geese yesterday went into that lake and sat there and honked at us the whole time and teased us on the lake. We could hear them because we're not that far from the lake. We only seen that one flock all day. We had some sandhill cranes fly over us. And that was the only flock of geese we've seen all day. So, it's right, this could work in that situation. And Mark says, "In the right situation, it'd work." I said, "Well, I already got a trailer." He says, "Man, I forgot about that." I says, "Well, we're already there. We're real close." We got a hold of the guy, worked it out last night, got it home. So here is the newest addition to the fleet. So, Rusty just came over. We just cleaned it out and got everything kind of so that there's not a bunch of garbage on the floor. So the floor's not rotten. The floor's solid as all get out. But something fell on it, I think, and broke the board here. That's broke up there. So basically, we were just talking. We got the benches. Even the benches aren't rotted out in there. They're still solid. Whoever built it did a good job. So, here's what we got to do. We need one for down here. That one's missing. And then these here are kind of a little messed up, a little different. And I need to fix that and fix that end down there. You can see it's a little boogered, and fix the door on it. So we got to talking about how we want to change things up. It's already got the lights in there. It had a little garden battery in there, but we took that out. We can charge that up. So we actually bought can you hear them geese honking? there's some bag of decoys there. We got some stuff there, and that little layout thing there for field hunting. But anyways, so our plans are, Rusty just come over a minute ago. We looked her over. If we can put a new board up there, and put a new face board along here, because this is rotten out here. It's not good there. So if we change this out, these are still good. Maybe we could put a couple more boards across it to hold stuff, and then probably change out a couple of those and move them, spread them out a little differently so they line up a little better. And then we can redo these to the length we want them if we want, because the farm's got bunches of that stuff on there. It's about 3 foot, 4 foot tall, and like 16 foot long. So you could actually put a big, huge chunk if you wanted to in there, or keep some small chunks. So basically this video is, you guys can write your comments below on what to do and what not to do, because I'm sure we have some most excellent duck hunters out there who know a lot more about this than I do. So that's just our ideas to get this set up probably for next year. I know that I was talking to a guy that said there's some divers coming in when it gets cold that you could hunt them in, but probably not going to be doing that unless everything works out. So here's the trick with this. So what you do with these is you take them out and you set them up somewhere on a lake or a pond or whatever you have, and you leave them sit. And so if you look, you anchor it down. Oh, see, there's no hook there, is there? There's one right there. So you anchor it down, and then you leave it sit, and you come and hunt out of it. And if you don't put a motor on it, then you don't have to have it tagged. So basically, it's just like a floating object. But the only trick is, if somebody else gets in it before you, even though it's yours, they're able to hunt in it, and you're not. So you can leave it sit out there and kind of camouflage it in, and then get there and hunt out of it. Kind of the idea. But give us your ideas, what to do and what not to do. We have what they actually had a grill in here before, and it was rusted out. So you can, what they do a lot of times is there's a nice bench back there. Behind that bench is another bench, and you can actually set up a grill, and you can actually cook breakfast on it or coffee or whatever you want. It's kind of the idea. In this type of scenario, you have some room on the water and put a heater in here or anything like that. So I wanted to show you guys our latest field find. Kind of like them barn find stuffs, but this was like a field find. It was in a field just sitting out there, stuff growing up all around it. But we plan on doing a little bit of fixing up on it, and then hopefully get out there after some ducks. And that'll be really interesting, because I'm a big goose hunter. Not a big goose hunter, but I just really like doing it. I'm not as hardcore as some other people, but I really enjoy it. And I hunted Texas. We went down and hunted some ducks last January, and had a riot. So I'm excited, and it should be interesting. Like I said, I don't know a lot. So comment below what to do, what not to do, how to do it. Don't do this, John. Do that, John. And yeah, again, it just needs a little love. That chicken wire, and then whatever area you're in, where they had it before, I found out was in a cedars. So that was all cedars back there, limbs, on that chicken wire. So we can get chicken wire real easy, and you could actually wrap the front in chicken wire if you wanted, and go from there and kind of do it that way too. So they had like a paneling on it before, but it was all this stuff back here, and it kind of went to beans all over that stuff there. And you see how she's peeled apart? She kind of all peeled apart. So we're gonna do something different, but this is what we found. We got our hands on, and should be fun. It just needs a little bit of love, and I think we can have some fun with it. So maybe make videos. I don't know. Not a lot of people are interested in those videos on this channel. Kind of got to go with what you do best, which I don't do logging the best, but it's what I do. So anywho, pros, cons, thanks for watching. Interesting. It'll be fun though. We're excited. Again, we pulled the benches out, got her all cleaned out, and it should work pretty darn slick. It does need some gussets. Is one thing it needs. A few gussets here and there. Not here, but like in the middle, maybe one on the end. Like there's none over there, so it is a little bit of. She does move a little bit. Be a little more sturdy with a couple of them kicking around. So that's our ideas. But like I said, she's set up to smack some ducks. Be fun. Thanks for watching, everybody. And I can't wait to read the comments. So just keep rolling.